Gymnastics moms, does your gymnast struggle to think a positive thought when she's trying really hard? Like, I've got this, I can do this, believing in herself? If so, this video is for you. My name is Stacy Roman, and I am one of the co-founders of Gymnastics Mindset Academy, and you are in Mindset for Moms, where we help gymnastics moms develop happy, emotionally healthy gymnasts who know how to win. Welcome, and we are hard at work in learning the thought model. Now, I'm going to tell you this. We have a free guide on this. We have a whole training on this. And so I'm going to link that down. And if you want to go deeper into this and you even want to see it, all of that, then go check those things out because they're going to be super helpful in teaching you this. But I'm going to be breaking it down step by step over this month, giving you the thought model, which is honestly, we just teach it inside of our program. And it is one of the most powerful tools that we use to help gymnasts transform from self-doubt and lacking self-confidence to self-belief, from being able to actually believe that they've got this, that they're capable, that they're worthy, that they are good enough, that they can do this. And we do it just like we do a gymnastics skill. We start with drills, and those drills turn into progressions. And those progressions eventually end up at the end. Because here's the problem. Most people try to just go from a negative thought to a positive thought without any of the drills and the progressions along the way. What you are actually doing scientifically is building a new neural pathway in your brain. A new thought, actually thoughts go on a neural pathway, which I like to say is like a road. And you have been, your gymnast has been building that other road for a long time. It is a well-lit, well-paved, freshly surfaced freeway. And they are used to going on that. And now what they need to do is actually build an entirely new road from scratch. That's hard. And going from this well-paved freeway, even though at the end of that freeway is a cliff, your brain is like, no, thank you, I'll take the freeway. Even though it doesn't take me where I want to go. In fact, it takes me to where I do not want to go. I'll take the freeway, thank you. That's easy. And our brain craves easy and little energy and doing things the same way it's always done them. Creating a new neural pathway takes a lot of energy, and your brain does not want to do that. And so this is the same as getting a new skill. It takes work, it takes practice, it takes repetition, but it's just a skill to be learned. And once your gymnast learns how to do it on any thought, then they can apply it again and again and again to other thoughts. And it can actually be to actual skills, like the belief that they can make a correction, the belief that they can get the skill as they're trying to work on upgrades. It can be for competing, the belief that they can hit in competition, the belief that they are a consistent competitor, the belief that, every gymnast makes mistakes and it's okay to fail, that failure is a part of the process, a part of the path to success. All of these things are just beliefs, just thoughts, and we can change any of them. They're all optional. We all get to choose. Do I want to keep thinking this thought? Is it serving me? And if not, let's change it and let's do the work to get there. So what does it look like? It's literally a ladder. At the bottom of the ladder on the ground is your current belief. And then we've got rungs up the ladder that move first. The first rung is kind of in loosening the belief or loosening the thought and letting go of the idea that it's a fact. Our brain wants to be right more than anything else, and it will find evidence of why it's right, and it will make a case like a lawyer of why it is right. And so the first step is just helping you get to the point of believing this is just a thought and maybe it's wrong. Or this is just a thought and maybe I don't want to keep thinking it because it doesn't serve me. The next step is just finding the possibility of the new belief. Maybe this is actually possible. The next step is being in the learning phase. Other people believe this. Maybe I could too. I'm learning how to believe this. I'm becoming a person who believes this. Then the next thought up is, I'm committed to believe this new belief, new thought. I am focused on more often than not, and it kind of takes that. And then at the very top is the new belief. I believe this new thing. So what we help gymnasts do is just work on the next rung of the ladder. And we have them do two different things. If they're working on something that really applies in the gym, then we have them be at the rung that they're at when they're in the gym, and then work on the next rung when they're at home. So when they're at home doing some mindset work, we encourage them just take like 5 minutes. And they're going to figure out where they are on that thought ladder. And then they are going to ask themselves some questions. And we're going to go over that in future videos. But really what they're working on is just going one belief at a time. Do not go from, so let's say I can never, that's a competition one. Let me think of an upgrade one. I'm never going to be able to get this skill. I've been trying for years. I don't have it yet. I'm never going to be able to get this skill. Let's be honest. I've been trying for 5 minutes and I don't have it yet. I'm never going to be able to get the skill is usually where a gymnast is at. They're very impatient and they're very perfectionistic and they want it now. So, but I'm never going to get this skill. So to go from I'm never going to get the skill to I've got this, like that's impossible. So they're going to go from, I notice that I'm thinking I'm never going to get the skill and I might be wrong about it. Or I notice that I'm thinking I'm never going to get the skill and I don't want to think that anymore. It's just loosening the idea that this is a fact. Like their brain is like, the sky is blue, all of that to I'm never going to, and then they're just going to work their way up. So come stick with me for the next couple of weeks and I'm going to take you each rung of the ladder and we're going to go really deeply into each rung and then how to move all the way up the ladder. But I hope what you take from this video is that it is a process. It is a process that requires practice. Gymnasts always talk about needing to do reps in the gym. All that a rep does is build a new neural pathway from their brain to their body of what they need to do that skill. This is the literal exact same thing. They have to put in the reps to build the new neural pathway for their brain to believe the new thought. And we do reps, a little differently. Obviously, they're not going to be doing the physical things, although there's some physical things they can do, but they have to put in the reps in order to get to the new thought where they actually believe it. But it's totally doable. So we'll see you next week.